want you to understand is that there are specific entities, specific energies that are godlike, right? So I mean deities, daemon, so not demons, daemons, that want to have your energy, your soul in their spiritual court, although it's not supposed to be there. So a lot of people I've seen on the internet, especially young people that are, getting tattoos of some demons and praying on some, deities and stuff. And I have my personal experience, and I want you to know and understand that when you have a specific soul print, when you are a strong soul, light worker, when you have a specific mission here that is basically positive, there are might be and there are a lot of spiritual other forces, entities, diamonds that are actually going to try to claim you. And once they claim you, once you go into a contract with them, once you agree to that, you're definitely gonna you're not gonna reach your mission, your purpose. It's possible that your soul is gonna get reincarnated all over again and again and again and again. And in this way, they are trying to pull you away from your true path. And a lot of the times, these entities would show themselves as rebellious, as good, as free giving, right? Because for me, for example, I'm a lot about freedom. And there were times where as I was exploring magic and deities and stuff, and I was really once I understood what's really behind the church and the religion, and I was going deeper and deeper in the rabbit hole, and I was like absolutely confused, although at that time I thought that I know a lot, and I really didn't, but I really needed that experience so that I can actually make that video, which is very important. So there are dark forces and entities that are going to show up in your life and try to claim you. They're going to try to infuse chaos in your mind, in your head, in your life, so that you can switch and change the direction of your path. And if they have you in their spiritual court, if they have you, if they have your energy, your soul, I don't know exactly what the target is and what they're trying to do, but they basically also trying to keep this matrix going. God is one, is source, is love, peace, all this high energy. God does not want you to do anything. God does not want any offerings from you. God does not want any rituals from you, because God is within you and you are one with God. And what the matrix and those entities are doing are they are disconnecting you from source, from God, because there is supposed to be a direct connection, right? Which is being forcefully hijacked. Okay? So when you hear that you are called by to do something, you are called by some sort of deity, demon, daemon, and stuff like that, y'all, that's not real. I mean, it is very real, but I wouldn't go in that direction because again, this is my personal experience. I did explore that. The end conclusion is, and I even had that recently. I was going through like a very interesting phase, and there was this. I'm not gonna say which one, but there was this dark diamond energy that was trying to reach out and basically tell me, yeah, we can work together, and your mind and stuff like that, and this is your path, This is your mission, your way. And I'm like, no, no, no. And let me tell you, it's as simple as that. Real God, source, okay? Not some white bearded man, woman with horns, men with horns and whatnot else, okay? Will never ever want to claim you, would never ever want anything from you, would never expect anything from you besides you to be. Okay, just be. That's okay, that's enough for God, for Source. For all the other created by the Matrix entities, created by extraterrestrials entities, extraterrestrials themselves, okay? There you need the court, the connection. They need your consent, okay? Because there's free will. That's why they need your consent, so that they can latch on your energy, connect to you, to your chakras, infiltrate your aura, so that they can manipulate you, put thoughts in your mind and make you do their bidding, and so that you can also wear and get the negative karma, so that you can stay constantly in this cycle of reincarnating here over and over and over again to teach something, study something, get a lesson. That's bullshit. I'm calling it bullshit. Okay? So yeah, there might be positive entities, extraterrestrials out there that wants to help us because they know in what kind of a shitty situation we are into, but God has nothing to do with this, okay? The God that you are praying, I don't care which one, honestly, pagan, Slavic, I don't care. There is no such thing as gods in any of these religion ways, okay? These are trickster spirits, trickster entities. God has nothing to do with this. And they just want to claim you for themselves. So especially the light workers are being heavily attacked. Even before they are born, they are being heavily attacked because they want to imprint their souls. It's like sometimes there's literally a sigil on the soul of a person, which is, for example, the baptized, being baptized. That's a sigil on your soul that literally disconnects you from source. Did you know that? Yeah. So if you feel called to a dark diamond, to work with them and be on their side and stuff like that, and you get all these crazy weird thoughts and you feel like you need to do a ritual and give I don't know how many offerings and stuff, that's the Lulu. That's crazy. And I'm speaking from personal experience, okay? That's not something to be done if you want to be free and if you want to really, really wake up. The deeper you get into the ritual and magic shit, the worse it's gonna get. You can understand it, but practicing it and going into contracts with such entities is very dangerous for your soul because it's giving it away. You're not living in one with God. This is not gonna give you any type of satisfaction, personal growth, or spiritual growth. It gives a delusion and an illusion that it does, but it doesn't. You simply give up your energy, your soul, your free will, your path, your destiny, your mission to some entity. Why would you do that? And if that's God that has everything and is everything, because no matter who you are and what you practice, you should agree with that, right? God is everything, is everywhere, and stuff like that. Why would God need a consent, a ritual, an offering, devotion, and stuff like that? Why would God even care? God does not care. He doesn't. Whatever. The energy of the source doesn't care. does not expect anything from you, doesn't want anything from you. It just wants you to be. Okay?